Hello everyone, hope we're all good, and today we are going to be looking at both of my Tesco 9-inch desk fans. Now, so today we have got the DF96 and the DF915W. Now, they're both very different with themselves. Like, the DF96 has got a blue badge on the front, and the DF915W hasn't got a badge. They've also both got two different types of buttons as well, or switches. The DF96 has got a 3-position operate dial. The DF915W's got buttons. And so yeah, my most favourite one is the DF96, but the DF96 is actually my first childhood Tesco 9-inch desk fan. The DF96 is my first childhood Tesco 9-inch desk fan. The DF98, Tesco's old DF98 9-inch desk fan, being my second childhood Tesco 9-inch desk fan. I'll actually be getting the DF98 soon because a family member of mine used to have the DF98 and they still have it, and they said that I can have it. Hopefully I'll be getting the fan in the next 3 weeks or so. Hopefully I'll be getting it then. In the next 3 weeks, hopefully I'll get it. I'll go to that family member's house and then I'll go and get it. And so anyway, the DF915W is my most latest and most newest Tesco 9-inch desk fan, whereas the DF96 is the older one, is my older one. The DF98 being the second older one. So yeah, the DF96 is my first childhood Tesco 9-inch desk fan, and as I said, the DF98 being the second one. The DF915W is definitely not my childhood one, because yeah, the DF915W is not my childhood one. Now, the DF915W looks very similar to the DF98. That'll be a video to come up on my channel at some point. I'll be comparing with this and the DF98 after when I got it off my family member. Yeah, because the DF915W looks so similar to the DF98, incredibly. Yeah, and the DF96 just looks like very creative, sort of, because it's like partially in blue. So the DF96 is definitely no longer in production at Tesco's anymore. The DF96 is no longer in production anymore, and I am sure the same with the DF915W, because I've not seen Tesco's DF915W 9-inch desk fan here. I've not seen the DF915W for about 4 years. I've not seen it for about 4 years now. The DF96, I don't think I've seen the DF96 for about 13 years. Like, not being sold at Tesco's. Last time I saw the DF96, apart from seeing my one, because I see my one a lot every day now. The DF96 is it's definitely not available anymore, because the DF96 was the first one, because the DF96 is the older one, and the DF915W is the newest one. I can still remember when you could still buy the DF96 from Tesco's. I do still remember when you could still buy the DF96 from Tesco's. And I still remember when you could buy the DF98 as well. And of course this one. But it's the DF96 and the DF98 I think about the most. So yeah, I've got a few other Tesco fans in my collection. I've got these two. And I've got two Tesco 16-inch pedestal fans as well. Again, both old ones. I've got the PF166 and the PF167. Yeah. So I'll be showing you those ones again at a later date because I have done a video on those ones. So yeah. So anyway, the DF96 I got brand new. The DF96 I won off an eBay auction. It was still completely sealed in its box. In its complete original box, the DF96, still completely sealed in its box. Yeah, I won it off an eBay auction back in October 2022. And I was really happy to get the DF96 as as I said, it's my first childhood Tesco 9-inch desk fan, and the DF98 being the second. Yeah, so the DF96 is very, very special to me because the DF96 my mum and my dad used to have back in 2007. But my mum and my dad don't have their one anymore. And so I've now got my one here to replace it. I've been looking for the DF96 for a long time, since my mum and my dad got rid of their one, I think, because their one got so much more use than my one here. I've not really chosen to use my DF96. Really, I only keep my DF96 reserved. I keep it reserved for the collection. I keep it reserved for my collection, but I also keep it reserved for my YouTube channel when I do filming. When I film the DF96, the DF96 still works and everything. Still works beautifully. I can use it if I want to in the summertime, but yeah. So the DF96, I'm planning to use a tiny bit. It won't get as much use as the DF98 that I'll get soon, and the DF915W. The DF98, after I've got it off my family member, I might use it a little bit. The DF915W, probably get a bit of use out as well. The PF167 will do, the PF167 pedestal, and the PF166 pedestal. And so yeah, they're just both incredibly different. Like, so the DF96 I've always thought is the best one to buy, because the DF96, it's not a bad fan. The DF96 to me is a little bit better built in quality. Because all the DF96, all you got with the DF96 was just basic 9-inch desk fan. And I think the DF96 is sort of a little bit creative like, because it's in a nice blue colour. Whereas with the DF915W, it's just in a funny old grey colour. I prefer the DF96 the most because the DF96 has a little bit more interesting colour to it. I remember the DF98 was a little bit grey as well, but obviously that's my second childhood Tesco 9-inch desk fan, so I like that one as well. I like that one as much as the DF96. Yeah, so the DF96 has got one of these type of grills. The DF915W has got a mesh grill. Don't know the quality to the DF915W. Yeah, that's probably not the best quality. I think the DF96 got to be better. I know the PF167 pedestal has got a very, very well built front grille. I think that's as good quality as the DF96, and the DF98 9-inch has probably got it as well. Anyway, so yeah. So I'll just turn them to the side. So that's the side. around the back. Suppose it's alright. Again, as I said, the DF915W looks so similar to my second childhood Tesco 9-inch desk fan, which is the DF98. It looks so similar. Whereas the DF96 looks different, because it's got a different design on the motor housing, oscillating switch design. It's just different. Although on both of them, when you first buy them brand new, you have to put the base. You have to put these parts onto the bases, because it has that type of design that where you have to attach the base as soon as you get the fan out the box. So we'll just look at rating stickers and we'll give the fans a run. Pause to read that if you like. We got it on the DF96 as well. I can pull that in a little bit. Pause to read that if you like. Right, so anyway. Just tilting the DF96's head down slightly. Right, so anyway, we can switch them both on, start them on the low speed. So I think the most powerfulest one's got to be the DF96. That's definitely the most powerfulest one. So that's the lowest speed setting. So that's the highest speed setting. Oscillations are right on both of them. Sort of blowing into each other. I can hear that noise. They sort of blow into each other. So oscillations are right, I guess. I think the DF96 is sort of better at oscillating because the DF96 is faster. So I think obviously again the best one at oscillating is the DF96 because the DF96 is more powerful. It's the DF915W ain't bad, but it's a bit too quiet and it's maybe not the powerful. So obviously the DF96 is better. DF915W oscillating. So we'll just demonstrate spin down. I think the DF96 sort of got the best spin down, whereas the DF915W is a little bit sluggish sometimes. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching and see ya.